Holy cow, there is so many barbecues in here. Our outdoor showroom is almost done. And today we're gonna be doing a new video. The problem is there's so many choices to choose from. Like, what the heck do you choose when you're trying to design or build your outdoor kitchen? So today we're focusing on specifically outdoor kitchen and islands as a whole. Today's top video is top 5 outdoor kitchen brands. So what do I mean by that when I talk outdoor kitchen brands? Usually most of my reviews, we're focusing specifically on like barbecue heads. I'm talking about features of the grills, what brand makes some of the best grills out there, which we are going to continue to do. But today we're going to examine the context of the brands as a whole. How's their customer service? What's their catalog look like? How are their storage drawers? Do they offer refrigeration? Do they offer sinks, beverage centers, pizza ovens, whatever you can think of? We're gonna talk about our most complete top 5 brands, my personal favorite top 5 barbecue brands to work with. Coincidentally, we got 5 barbecue islands in the showroom. So as you can imagine, the 5 barbecue islands we have are our top 5 favorite. That's what we put on display. So let's get going. We got a lot to talk about. Let's go. All right, guys, as you know, sometimes I like to squeeze in a 6th one. We got to talk about honorable mention. This is the DCS 9 series. So the DCS lineup, they have the 9 series, the 7 series, a really cool griddle top, bunch of storage drawers. They also sell a super cool barbecue that doesn't have a hood. So it's not really a griddle because it's a grill, but it doesn't have a hood on it, which, you know, in an island setting or something, that could be really cool. So real quick, if you want to check out the full length review on this, I'm going to include links below because I'm not going to break down every grill head because, again, we're talking the context of the product line. But DCS is really cool. They're a premium product. You can see ton of interior lighting. They use cast stainless cooking grates, which is awesome. Very high quality. There's only a couple brands out there that are doing that. And then the rotisserie system is super cool too. Ton of vertical space in the grill. We got more videos coming on DCS. They didn't quite make the top 5, but there's nothing wrong with the DCS brand. Absolute rock solid barbecue. All right, let's get to number 5. Coming in number 5 is gonna be the Coyote product. So what do we love about Coyote? So again, as I talked about, I'm not gonna get crazy in depth on the actual gas grill head reviews. This particular setup, we have the S series lineup, which is gonna be their more premium setup. We're gonna get ceramic briquettes. We're gonna get drop-in infrared burner. But the real selling feature of the Coyote brand is gonna be their infinity burners, which I think one of the things that make them so, so successful. So look at this. We got a cast stainless, almost like an H-style burner. They're really, really well performing. They're all stainless steel. Working with Coyote for several years now. Their brand to work with from a customer service standpoint is very good. We have very limited issues with them. What's nice too is besides the S series, they offer their C series, which can be a more affordable gas grill. So again, we're seeing a lot of products within the context of their lineup, which is very helpful. If you want to know the differences between those 2 grills, we'll include links below as well. They offer a plethora of storage drawers, door combos, which we have here. We got a side burner here. And then what's really sweet is they've offered a couple specialty cook models. So here you can see they've introduced a skillet top. So you get a matching skillet top. One of the boys broke the handle off. Same guys that leave their snacks all around here. I don't know what they're up to. So anyways, they offer a pretty cool griddle. And then on top of it, this is probably my favorite feature with Coyote, is they offer a pellet smoker. So they're one of the only few brands that offers a pellet smoker. And you can see it's one of my favorites. It's actually ranked number 1 in my top 5 pellet smokers. But you can do this as a built-in, and then everything's gonna match. Now, it is true that you could mix and match. So you could get one of our other brands and still put in a different branded pellet smoker if you really love their particular pellet smoker. But if you like everything to match, this is kind of a very Cliff Note version of the Coyote product. In general, we have a ton of success with them. They're really well priced. I love the infinity burners. Their customer service is fantastic. And specifically, they offer a ton of options with specialty cooking, so you can really line out your outdoor kitchen with all of their SKUs and all of their products. One of my favorite brands. All right, should we get on to number 4? All right, coming in at number 4, is gonna be Lynx products. So Lynx is a very, very popular brand. They're gonna be on the luxury category though. They're gonna be very, very high end. So they're very expensive. What do we love about Lynx? First off, elephant in the room. You're probably like, what the heck is going on? Yes, you are seeing this correct. This is the biggest island we put in the showroom. We gave all of the space to Lynx. We have 12 foot and then 7 foot here, and we gave them all this showroom space, and you can see that they're not fulfilling our displays because they're not fulfilling customer orders. So it's a really, really bad look for Lynx. Lynx, if you're watching this video, I didn't want to do this, but I couldn't wait the entire summer to launch this video, but we have no product to show you with Lynx, unfortunately, because they simply can't fulfill orders. Why are they still in our top 5? Because their stuff is awesome. So let me just show you this. What we do have is the gas grill. Their all Trident burners, I think, are some of the best burners on the planet when it comes to gas grill. You heard me right, best burners on the planet when it comes to gas grilling. So they're infrared, they drop to 300 degrees, super, super even cooking. If you're gonna do Lynx, only order it as an all Trident. It's the only way to do it. Chris, we cook on this a lot at work. What do you think of it?
Oh, I love how hot it gets quick.
Yeah.
That did not come out right, but yeah.
How hot it gets quick.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's an awesome barbecue. So this is one of my favorite gas grills. That's why it's in our top 5. Quality, of course, is there. It's a premium product made in the United States, sort of a luxury product, and it's awesome. The other reason they make the top 5 is they're made by a company called Middleby, and Middleby makes a ton of different products. They make indoor appliances like Viking. So their refrigeration, or Marvell refrigerators, their refrigeration sort of crosses over. So like their Lynx refrigerator, we actually do have that around here somewhere. Here it is. So this is like their refrigeration system. They make awesome refrigerators. So they're gonna be one of a handful of the brands that offers glass doors for outdoor refrigeration. So you can tell they're high performance, so this is gonna hold up in the high heat. So Lynx has incredible refrigeration, awesome refrigeration. Their storage drawers, which are supposed to be right here, by the way. We'll show you some, we're gonna have to show them pictures, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Their storage drawers are almost like Tesla handles. You press on it and it's like, it just pops out. It doesn't make a noise like that, but awesome stuff. They have really unique stuff, like the side burner. So we got like a cook prep station, and then we got a double side burner. I actually think that's kind of cool because no one else is doing anything like this. And what I like about it is the problem with a big giant side burner like this is it's gonna take up a lot of your countertop space. And so they've found ways to incorporate some prep space while not sacrificing the size of your side burner. So I actually think that this is super slick. And what's supposed to go right here is their gas pizza oven. I would say that that's their most popular product. Chris, superimpose a pizza oven right here. Just 3D one. Their pizza oven. I have one on order for my house. So that tells you how cool it is. I think it's one of their best products. It actually has like a masonry dome in there, but they're one of the only pizza ovens with the actual slide out tray, all stainless steel, so it's gonna match everything. And then you can either build it in or place it on the counter. So it's just awesome. It's a really, really good pizza oven. So again, I think they are experiencing product delays. I do see that going away eventually. That's why they're in our top 5. I don't think they're gonna stay like that forever. Also, they're like anything in our top 5, their customer service is exceptional. So for me, Lynx makes the top 5 because it's an American-made luxury product that's made well. They offer a ton of versatility. I think out of the brands that I'm showing you, their refrigeration is probably number 2 on the list. We'll get to number 1 later. But they make, I would say, the second best refrigeration system in an outdoor kitchen setup. And I think they make the best pizza oven. And this particular gas grill is one of my favorites. And all their storage and accessories drawers look amazing. Really, really sleek lines, clean finishes. That's why Lynx is in the top 5. Product availability, the good news for you guys is we did some big stock orders like 7-8 months ago. So we actually have some inventory. So like grill heads, we actually have stock. There's no wait time on grill heads. Storage drawers are another story. Pizza ovens are another story. But if you need a grill head, they're actually here in stock. I don't think there's a lot of people in the country that can say that. So that's why it's the number 4, is all the reasons I just said, and it's just a really high quality brand. All right, should we get to number 3? All right, coming in at number 3, we got the American made grills. Now you can go back and watch my video on American made grills because again, I'm not gonna get crazy into it, but here's the bottom line with this particular brand. If you're familiar with Somerset grills, these grills used to be part of the Somerset lineup, and what they did is they branched off their luxury line and they switched over manufacturing into the United States and gave these grills and storage drawers a facelift. And when they did that, in my opinion, they absolutely knocked it out of the park. Like, this is the old Alturi grill, and they switched it over, started making it in the United States, gave it a new facelift, and I think it looks awesome. So their sort of claim to fame on this guy is gonna be their red brass burners, which I'll show you. Just give a little peek-see at these guys. Look how awesome those things are. They're awesome. So the Alturi grill is an awesome grill. And then one kind of unique thing American made grills does is they give you everything with it now, which I think is also kind of helps set them apart. You get the griddle, you get the cover, you get everything. Storage drawers are pretty straightforward. You know, there's only so much to say about storage drawers unless you have like the Lynx handles. They're not super unique. They have accessories, refrigerator side burners, but here's what's really cool about it. This is like one of my favorite grills, the American Muscle Grill. Now it's called like the Encore or something like that. Again, facelift, now it's made in the United States. Gave it interior lighting. This thing, you're like, what the heck is going on here? So these are media trays down here where you can fill it up with wood, you can fill it up with charcoal, so it's a hybrid grill. So it's all gas, but we have the ability to cook with different media types in this grill, which makes it awesome. Again, you get the griddle plate standard. Here's what else is really cool about this product. Distribution is good. I would say out of these 5 brands, I bet you they have the best inventory. So they have the most availability, customer service through our partnerships and relationships that we have across the United States. They've been awesome to work with because we have so many, I guess, people we could go to help us with any problems or assistance that we need. And shipping's definitely not a problem with these products. So that's why they made the top 5. I really love the rebranding, love the redesign, and they've just really knocked it out of the park. Again, this is gonna be more in the luxury category. All right, should we get to number 2? All right, coming in at number 2, we got Blaze. I don't know what they're called, if they're just called Blaze or Blaze Grills, Blaze something. Anyways, it's the product Blaze. Why does the Blaze products make not only our top 5, but actually rank number 2? Couple reasons. This is the Blaze LTE grill, which is more of a price point grill. And when I say price point, it's like very high quality. It's not like under $1,000 or anything, but for them, it's sort of their simple grill. And then they also offer the Blaze Pro, which is gonna be their upgraded grill. These 2 grills, the Blaze LTE and Blaze Pro, these 2 SKUs are probably in our top 5 of total sales on barbecues. The LTE might be our #1 selling grill, which means it's popular, means we got a lot in the field. Since we have so many out in the field, I would know if we were having a bunch of warranty problems. That's not happening. I got a story about that. So let's talk about the brand itself. Blaze makes the top 5 because if you don't know the story behind Blaze, is you may have heard of this little company called barbecueguys.com. You ever heard of it? Probably have. They're like the largest conglomerate barbecue company there is. Anyways, the original owner of that founded the company Blaze. And the story goes, he took a lot of the hands-on approach that he learned from using and working when selling with so many other grills, and he sort of took his favorite features of all the grills and kind of combined it into the Blaze product. From cooking on them, from using them, I can say that that is true. There's a lot of really cool features, small little things, the attention to detail in these grills that make them awesome. For example, they don't use the ceramic briquettes. They sort of use these flame tamers because they think that helps with flare-ups a little bit better. That's always a big debate between ceramic briquettes and those. In these grills, they work very, very well. And then specifically with the Blaze Pro, this is teetering on a luxury grill. It's like right there. So you get all of the luxury features of like a Lynx, not all of them, but some of those features, American made. It's not made in the United States, but you're not gonna spend the money that you're gonna spend on those other grills, but you're gonna get a luxury style barbecue, which is super sweet. So if you wanna go watch the full length videos on these, we'll include links below. Not gonna spend a ton of time on them. Of course, like everything, storage drawers, side burners, power burners. Their refrigeration system is pretty sweet. They offer like this drawer fridge with stainless steel interior, which I think is pretty cool. So they offer 4 or 5 refrigerator options, all work pretty well. But here's a little story. This is why Blaze made number 2. We had a customer, and I love all my customers, but some are a little more challenging than others. I guess challenging would be the right word. And he was saying, see this little gap right here? He was saying that he was getting an expansion gap in the grill when it was on, and the videos and pictures he sent us did not seem to be the case to me. If it was so minor. Well, this particular customer was so insistent that he was having troubles with it, that he was very persistent with Blaze, with us, and Blaze eventually, after many painstaking months of working with him, trying to help him, I don't even know if I like to advertise this story, they replaced his barbecue. I don't think they should have, personally. I wouldn't have done it. I didn't do it. But Blaze did. Now, I don't mean that where you should go out and try to get a barbecue replaced if you don't really need to. But the point is they took care of the customer. And I've never seen someone go to those lengths in the barbecue industry to appease a customer who I thought was being unreasonable. That's just me though. So say what you, maybe he was just so persistent, it was just easier to replace it than, I don't know. Anyways, my point is they answer the phone. Like when you need to talk to them and you have a warranty problem, they do it. And they're really supportive of their dealers. I think because part of their original motto was being a retailer themselves with barbecueguys.com, they understand dealers, they understand homeowners, and it just works. It's a brand that's exploded. It's just a really, really solid portfolio of products. Awesome grills, and they're reasonably priced. So that's Blaze. That's why they're number 2. All right, should we get to number 1? All right, big reveal coming in at number 1. Boom, baby. We got Hestan. Same thing. I never know if there's a name behind these brands. Is it Hestan Outdoor Living? Is it Hestan Residential? I don't know. Hestan. Now, Hestan is not like as name known as all the other ones, but they, in my opinion, are the best products on the planet. Just my opinion. If you guys think otherwise, you let me know. This product may or may not be in my own home. I have a full-length review coming of a full debut of my outdoor kitchen, so stay tuned for that. So if Hestan could talk, they would be like Ricky Bobby. They'd say, you know what, I wake up every day and I piss excellence. I'm the best there is. Everyone knows that. That's what this grill is. It is awesome. If you want the full-length review on this grill, we'll include a link below, but I just think it's extremely attractive. There's so many well-designed things with this grill, like the spring-assisted hood, the laser-cut cooking grates, the rotisserie being on the roof so you can use it as a broiler, the hidden motor for the rotisserie. I could just keep going on and on and on, but look how thick like these side panels are. Like it is extremely heavy duty. So talking about the complement of components, it's all American made. Things like their storage doors, everything soft close, and you can see it has like motion lighting, battery LED lights in the side, the storage drawers, which is stinking awesome. And this is like love-hate, and its beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I think they make the most attractive stuff out there. I personally love the way it looks. You can do colored panels with everything. You can see we have the black here, so you do stainless, whatever. So you can accommodate your situation. This whole island is a Hestan SKU. So you can buy this whole stainless steel island and just plop it in your yard. That's how awesome it is. But here's what's so cool about their stuff is their refrigeration. So quick backstory on manufacturing with under-counter refrigerators. I don't think anybody, I shouldn't say anybody, there's only a handful of people that are making their own refrigerators. The appliance industry is all about private labeling products. So what Hestan does is they private label through their refrigerators. These are actually Perlick refrigerators. So Perlick, if you're not familiar with that, stay tuned. I got a video coming on them. Perlick makes the best refrigeration on planet Earth, in my opinion. Why? If you go to any bar or restaurant, you're gonna see these Perlick tap heads. Like, they make the best hardware, period. So they're commercial grade products, all solid stainless steel interior. They're meant to run 24/7. They're bulletproof. You can have a glass door on it in 105-degree weather. I have a set that's like 8 years old. They still work perfectly. They make the best refrigerator. I say that because that's who they decided to private label with, as one of the most expensive, highest quality refrigerators that exist, but they give it a Hestan facelift. So you can see you can get the color matching refrigerator, obviously the Hestan handles, and which is cool because with all this black going on, let's say you did, you know, all black accents in a Hestan fridge, it would be kind of a bummer to have just a plain old stainless steel fridge with a regular handle. I think it really makes the whole piece. And our beer tap is even live, so check this out. Let's see how good of a beer it pours. Got ourselves a little breakfast IPA. And you can control the flow rate of the tap head. So it's really gonna give you good control. That's what these are. Not every beer dispenser gets. I could have done a little better, but not bad. Oh yeah, that's ice cold. So anyways, that's Perlick. Well, it's Perlick, but what I meant was, that's Hestan. They have new pizza oven that came out. This is the power burner. They got storage drawers, of course. They got warming drawers. They got regular slide out drawers. They got a beverage center, you know, like beverage station, obviously the full catalog of Perlick refrigeration, and they make the best barbecue on planet Earth. That's a big statement, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That's number one. Of course, as always, if it's a luxury product, it's also the most expensive. So, little caveat there, you're gonna spend the most, but to me, you're gonna get the best. So if you're that guy that wants the best on the planet, this is the brand you need, no question. It's not even close. It is hands down IMO number one. Stay tuned for next time. There's our top 5 outdoor kitchen brands. We'll be doing new top 5s on just the heads themselves and really breaking down the barbecues. See you next time.